Good afternoon, dear students. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Today is Thursday, 17th February 2022. For today's class, we are going to focus on, you know what, conditional. Okay? But before to start that, I will show you some picture to understand in a better way what this conditional is about. All right? Remember, yesterday we practiced the zero conditional, so today is time to speak about conditional number one, or also known as first conditional. All right? Please let me share my screen and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Picture number one. I want you to look at this. So let's try to understand. Okay, I want you to tell me if you see the picture.
Yes.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, as you can see, we have a woman. She's thinking about something. She's thinking about conditionals. Could you please start your cameras? No one? Thank you. Jesus Christ, no one. I see no one. Okay. I do respect the privacy, but come on, guys. All right. So in here we have a woman. She's thinking about the conditional, right? As you can see, we have two different bubbles. The first one, Miss Ginger Macias, good afternoon. Could you please read what you see in the bubble number one? Ginger, can you hear me?
Present.
Okay, now I want you to read what you see in this bubble. Hello? Ginger?
Zero condition.
Okay, no, okay. You don't want to participate. You're here doing nothing. I can't believe it. Okay, Diana Mora, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, Mr.
Good afternoon. Could you please read the blue words over here? Can you see it? Can you read these words for me?
If.
Okay, can you repeat again? Hello, can you repeat again?
If.
Yes, that's the word if, but I need the participation. Okay, so in the first bubble we have the word if. Yesterday we learned about the meaning of this word, and we also studied the difference between this one and the other word yes. Okay, so let's carry out the another bubble. So Cynthia Quinto, good afternoon. Could you please read the orange word? Good afternoon. Could you please read this part for me? The orange word.
Resultar.
Okay, thank you. So, in other words, when we practice a conditional, we need to think about this. The word if, that is actually the condition, and then the result. So this is basically what a conditional means. The first part is un condicional, lo que se hace, la acción, and the second part is the action. So we have the action and then the result. Okay. Let me stop this for a while and I'll show you another picture. Okay, give a minute. This one. And please try to understand this part in here. You see it? Okay. Here we go. Miss Basurto, could you please read what you see?
The actual reaction.
Correct. So basically this is about the condition that we're going to study today. Action and reaction. Okay? Una acción pues va a tener una consecuencia o una reacción. Alright? Action. If you study, what is the consequence of the reaction? Oh, you will pass the exam. Alright? So it's pretty simple to understand this first part, right? The action and then we have the reaction. Alright, let me stop here and I'll show you the picture number 3. Please give a minute. I think you can see it here. Please give a minute. Come on. Okay. Let me see. Miss Franco Lainez, could you please read this for me?
If I study hard, I don't see that.
Okay, give a minute.
You pass the test.
Okay, thank you. Bring it on. So this is actually the first conditional. Alright? Well, as you can see, the structure of the conditional number 1 about the two different clauses is action and consequences. Alright? So that's mean if you do something, you will have the consequence. If you carry out something good or bad, so soon or later you will have any consequence because of your actions. Alright? So, like the example, if you study hard, you will pass the test. So, what's the action? Study. What is the consequence or the reaction? Well, pass the test. Alright. Now, please give a minute and I'll show you something else about the first conditional. So now you will see something peculiar. Probably you are wondering, why, teacher, are we going to study this? It's pretty weird. Okay, please give a minute. You will see, teacher, is pretty weird to understand this part, yeah, but basically we can understand in a better way the first conditional. Okay, give a minute. I think we got a problem with my camera. There you go. Good. My question for you is, do you believe in superstition? My question is, do you believe in superstition?
Yes.
I don't know believe superstition.
Okay, finally. Oh, pensé que estaba solo. Nadie responde. Okay. So, superstition. So, what is a superstition? Can any of you tell me or explain what the superstitions mean?
Supersticiones. Que uno
Yeah,
cree en algo.
Okay, yes. And the superstition.
Hoy va a llover.
Okay, good. So, listen very carefully. I've considered, or I think, that we can use this. Yes, tell me. You were going to say something. Just tell me. No? Don't be afraid. I will not bite off your head. Okay, listen very carefully. Okay, so a better way to understand the first conditional is about superstition. We can talk about superstition. I think most of us know about what is a superstition. Okay? For example, let me share my screen and you will see what we're talking about. Okay. So, let's practice about it is superstition, British superstition. Some of them are pretty similar, pretty alike like ours. Alright? Here we go. Kevin Zambrano, could you please read this sentence for me? Kevin, I'm sorry.
False. False.
What's done?
Good afternoon, Kevin. Please read what you see on the screen.
Is false.
No, but read. I want you to read.
You will have bad luck if a black cat crosses your path.
Okay, thank you very much. Remember that yesterday I explained that a conditional is, let me see, how can I put this? Any conditional in English, we need to separate it by a comma. Actually, we have two different clauses, okay? But this one has something different. This is future and the present simple, you see? Action and consequence, okay? Kevin, listen. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, listen very carefully. For you, what clause is the action? ¿Qué cláusula para ti es la acción?
Will have, o sea, va a ser algo futuro.
Ok, si es algo del futuro, no es la acción, es la consecuencia. Entonces, ¿cuál sería la acción?
Cross.
Okay, I think we completely lost. Okay, give a minute. Okay, let me start my camera. Okay, don't get confused, alright? Listen. Acuérdense que el día de ayer nosotros aprendimos, se explicó que los condicionales comúnmente se separan en dos cláusulas, ¿ok? Y estas dos cláusulas, pues, son separadas por el símbolo coma, ¿ok? Correcto. ¿Cómo iniciamos la clase? Pues le mostré, pues una chica pensando así, if, donde usted vea if es la acción. Lo que usted realiza, sea bueno o malo, no haga cosas malas, siempre buenas, ¿ok? If es la acción. Y la otra cláusula, que es el futuro, es la consecuencia que usted tiene de esa acción, ¿alright? Entonces, para explicarlo mejor, pues, estamos utilizando las supersticiones. Take a look. I'm going to share again my screen. And now, Kevin, what is the action for you? Kevin, tell me, what's the action?
Have.
Okay, no, the action is the part where the word is included. For example, if, continue please, if
have bad luck, a ver, if have black cat crosses your path.
Okay, this is actually the action. Alright, la acción es esta. La acción es la cláusula que contiene la palabra si. Si un gato negro se cruza por tu camino, ¿cuál es la consecuencia, Kevin?
You will have bad luck.
¿Qué significa? Es futuro, ya vimos futuro con Will. ¿Qué será?
Tendrás mala suerte.
Yes, tendrás mala suerte. Alright, very good. Thank you, Kevin. Well, as you can see, remember the two different columns. The first conditional with the part with the word if is in present simple. The other one is future simple. action, and then we have the consequence, all right? So in this case, if a black cat crosses your path, you will have bad luck. La acción, pues se te cruzó el gato negro. De acuerdo a la superstición, ¿cuál es la consecuencia? Tendrás mala suerte. Correct.
Mala
Eso
suerte.
es correcto. Eso es primer condicional. La acción con su consecuencia, ¿ok? La acción vamos a trabajarla con present simple, and the consequence is future with a modal will, all right? Now, let me share it again. Okay, here we go. So this is a superstition. Is true or false?
False.
You say it's false? Okay, let's check.
Esa información.
True.
Okay. Yes, it's true. The superstition is true. Good. Okay, let's continue. Next one. Okay, let me see it. Castro Carpio, Josue, please read what you see on the screen again.
Welcome. Oh, if you break a mirror, you will have 7 years.
Ok. Josué, dime, ¿cuál es la cláusula de la acción? Léala, por favor.
If you break a mirror,
Correcto. La consecuencia es...
you will have 7 years of bad luck.
Thank you. Very good. Okay. So, Josué, false or true?
True.
True. Okay. Yes, it's true. This is a superstition. Correcto. Si rompes un vidrio, ¿cuál es la consecuencia? Aquí también tenemos la misma superstición.
Tendrás 7 años de mala suerte.
¿Sí? Tendrás. Si puedo observar que es futuro, la consecuencia la hacemos con un futuro. Will y un verbo, ¿ok? Will have, tendrás. If you break a mirror, es presente nada más. Si rompes un espejo, tendrás mala suerte. Nice, wow. Let's continue. Okay, Mr. Garces, good afternoon, please. Read.
If you put your shoes on the table, it will bring you luck.
Ok, creo que hay una superstición en esta, ¿verdad? Mr. Garcés, ¿cuál es la acción?
Put your shoes on the table.
Correcto, le hacemos una condición, ¿verdad? Le hacemos una condición. Si colocas tus zapatos sobre la mesa, ¿cuál es la consecuencia, Mr. Garcés?
Traerá mala suerte.
It will bring you luck.
Ok. Entonces aquí está, dice que si colocas tus zapatos sobre la mesa, te traerá suerte. True or false?
False.
False. Okay. So what is the consequence for this action? Mr. Garces, what is the consequence if you put your shoes on the table? What's the consequence?
Yo he escuchado decir eso a mi mami. Mi mami dice, no pongan los zapatos del bebé encima de la mesa porque se va a morir tal persona. Y no sé si sea cierto, pero...
No, es superstición. Pero ¿cómo decimos morirás? Porque ya tenemos la acción. If you put your shoes on the table, la consecuencia, morirás. ¿Cómo será eso en inglés? Anyone?
Will there. Will there.
Okay. You will
You will there.
die. Yes. Correct. You will die. Correct. Okay. This is a superstition. Well, as you can see, we have an action, la acción, put your shoes on the table. The consequence, you will die. So don't put your shoes on the table. If you believe superstition, don't put the shoes on the table. Alright, let me share once again my screen. Come on guys, I need your participation. What's going on with you today? Jesus, come on guys. Don't let me down. Here we go. Next one. Alexander Espinosa. Okay, yes, Espinosa, yeah. Read please.
If you walk under a ladder, you will have bad luck.
Okay, so what is the action, mister?
Walk under a ladder.
Correct. What's the consequence?
You will have bad luck.
Okay, true or false?
True.
True. Yes, is correct. Esto creo que también está en nuestra idiosincrasia cultural, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Okay. Sí, también está. Si caminas debajo de una escalera, tendrás mala suerte. Yeah. Okay, let me stop this for a while, please. Don't go. Okay, let me see. Oh, this is this one. This one is new. Let me share it again, please. Okay, here we are. Okay, Brian Galarza, please read this for me.
And if you spill salt, you will have good luck.
Okay, what's the action?
If you spill salt,
What's the consequence?
you will have good luck.
True or false?
False.
False. Yes, it's false. ¿Cuál es la superstición correcta? ¿Ustedes saben?
Que trae mala suerte.
Trae
Yes.
mala suerte si se tira.
It's different,
sal.
yeah. If you spill salt, you will have bad luck. Yeah. Muy bien, good. Excellent. Okay. Now, let's talk about our superstition. Hablemos de nuestras supersticiones, me parece. Pero en inglés, obviamente. De eso se trata. No vamos a hablar in Spanish. No, we should speak in English, okay? So let's talk about this superstition, okay? Now, I'm going to share some images and you make your own superstition. Remember, we are working on the first conditional. Don't forget, condicional número uno, first conditional. Acciones y consecuencias. What is the action? You get the consequence, okay? So give me a minute and I'm going to share some images and you will make our superstition. Please give a minute. Don't go. Who can help me? I need a volunteer. Click on the button. Anyone? Come on, guys. ¿No hay voluntario? No puede ser.
Mister,
Yes.
tengo una. No sé si. Me imagino que la han de conocer alguno.
Okay, go ahead. But in inglés, no me haga español.
Sí,
Trata-
sí, pero.
Okay, do it.
Déjame coordinar las palabras.
Okay, no problem. Mientras tanto, vamos con Andrea. Are you ready? ¿Está lista? Miss Andrea, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I will show you the picture and you think, alright, and speak the superstition. Here we are, okay? Give a minute. I'll show you. Okay, please give a minute.
Y entonces tomamos la decisión de que si me iba a ir a Miami, pero ¿qué pasa? Que ella dio permiso a la fiesta.
Okay, there you go.
Mister, pero los que participamos sí nos va a dar unos minutitos para pensar en la
Yes, no
decisión,
problem.
¿verdad?
Yeah,
Ya.
no problem. Okay, vamos, Andrea. La superstición de aquí, de Ecuador. Andrea, vamos, Andrea.
Ok.
Piense. ¿Cuál es la superstición de este insecto? La mariposa, ¿ok?
Mister, ese es el mío porque yo le iba a decir.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, no problem. Lo siento, ok, no problem. Pero, gracias. Ya vamos contigo. Yo te voy a poner otra superstición. Vamos, Andrea. Recuerda que la acción es si tú ves. If you. La acción you will. Vamos.
A ver, ya, un ratito, papi, ya te doy agüita. If you see a black ¿cómo se dice mariposa?
Just go ahead,
Butterfly.
no importa. Vamos, butterfly. ¿Qué más? Correcto. If you see a black butterfly,
you will die.
you will die. Ok, la estructura está bien. Perfect. Pero de acuerdo a nuestra superstición, no es el quien la ve. O me equivoco.
O un familiar.
Yeah, how do you say that? Familiar. Use the vocabulary. ¿Cómo es familiar?
Ya, a ver. If you see a black butterfly, a family will die.
Okay, a member of the family will die. Yes, you say a member of the family, but if you
que le aplastaste los deditos.
okay, if you don't remember, you can say a person will die. Nice. Okay. Another volunteer, the next superstition. Who wants to participate? Remember, action then consequence. Come on, need volunteer. Don't let me
No,
down.
mister.
Okay, thank you. Please give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Should be somewhere in here. Please. There we go. Okay. This is a nice superstition. Hope you'll understand. Espero que las conozcan. Si no, bueno. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go. Now, think about it. What is the superstition? Creo que ustedes son muy jóvenes para
Sí,
esta
la
superstición.
conozco.
Para que se vaya la persona que está visitando ese hogar.
Ok, sí, muy bien. ¿Cómo? Entonces, piensa, te ayudo. Si colocas o pones una escoba detrás de la puerta, la visita se irá. Piensa, te ayudo.
Pero dicen que uno tiene que poner la escoba de cabeza.
Ok, es verdad. Oh, tienes razón. Al revés, pero bueno, ahí va la superstición. Piensa, tienes todo tu tiempo. Action and consequence. No se olviden, ¿ok? Este es el primer condicional. Action and consequence. O action and reaction. Tienes que buscar el verbo colocar y poner. Vocabulario de escoba. Preposición, como se dice, detrás. Puerta, eso es sencillo. Y ubicar el verbo irse.
If you put a broom upside down behind the door, the visitor will leave.
Yes, correct. Okay, muy bien. Bueno, con ciertas palabras ahí, pero la estructura está bien. Good. Perfect. So basically we can say if you put a broom upside down, all right, the guest will leave. Okay, wow, amazing. Correct. Okay, so that's the way to work with conditional number one. Okay, so in this way we can practice a lot that conditional. Good. Okay, so please, any questions so far? Una pregunta de este condicional. Este es el condicional 1. First conditional. Question.
Siempre el comienzo tendrá que ser si tú ves o si tú vas. Sí.
Correcto, Miss.
Yeah.
Recordemos, una vez más, les comento, los condicionales comúnmente tienen dos cláusulas. Estas se separan por la coma, ¿ok? En este caso, el primer condicional trabaja con... Bueno, todos los condicionales tienen la palabra if, que es el sí condicional, pero este trabaja con present simple, como usted lo dijo. Si vas, if you go. Si ves, if you see. ¿Ok? Si caminas, if you walk. Si estudias, if you study. Entonces, esta cláusula, la primera es la acción. La otra que viene es la consecuencia. Y esta consecuencia pues se trabaja con futuro simple, algo que ya vimos. Recuerda que vimos to be, going to, la estructura, y después trabajamos el futuro con will. Entonces complementamos present simple and future simple. That's the way we were with the superstition. So we said, if you see a black cat, you will have bad luck. Okay? Or the one you told me, you said, if you see it was Andrea, I think Andrea said, if you see a black butterfly, someone will die. Okay, so that is the conditional number 1, the action and the consequences. But we can work with many different ways, not only with superstition. Okay. Las supersticiones aquí fueron una manera de explicarlo, pero no siempre podemos trabajar con superstition. Podemos trasladarnos a las acciones que hacemos a diario. ¿Qué acción es buena o mala? Y la consecuencia. ¿Ok? For example, si tú estudias, apruebas el módulo de inglés. Si tú no estudias, pues no apruebas el módulo de inglés. ¿Ok? That's it. If you study, you will pass the test. Is first conditional. Okay, so let's continue. Please give me a minute. There you go. Please let me share my screen again. Okay, so you tell me, can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Todavía tengo el delay. 2 segundos cuento. First conditional. Alright? So, now it's time to learn in academic way. Take a look. First conditional, talk about possible future. ¿Por qué hablamos de un futuro posible? Porque utilizamos el modal will. Recordemos que will lo utilizamos para un futuro improbable. El modal will en este condicional hace de la consecuencia, right? The consequence with will. For example, if, remember, is the action and the other clause, then is the consequence. If it is hot tomorrow, I'll go to the beach. Jesus, you recognize the word beach. I can't believe it. Okay. You see? This is the first conditional. Okay. Let me pick up someone. Evelyn Peña, could you please read this for me? No? Jesus. Audrey Zambrano, could you please read this for me? Tampoco está Audrey. Ok, intentemos. Pisueta Vargas.
Estoy, teacher, sí.
Ah, vamos, Audrey. No se vaya, pues. Read, please.
Hijo Zambrano, por eso.
Ah, perdón. Orly Solórzano o Zambrano. Solórzano. Vamos. We
use the first conditional to talk about a situation and result in the future.
Correct. Thank you. You know, it's pretty easy. Well, as you can see, we have a situation. Pues para mí la situación yo la enseño como una acción porque ejecuta como un verbo. The result yo la enseño como una consecuencia, okay? But here it says situation and result. Here we go. Okay, Janela Pluas, thank you. Read this part for me.
In a conditional sense, there are two clauses, if clause and result clause.
Thank you. Okay. Recordemos que la palabra if en otras palabras es la cláusula de la condición. La otra es el resultado. Okay. Condition, result, or action and consequence. Nice. Take a look. Esta es la primera cláusula, la que tiene la palabra if. Esta es la condición. En otras palabras, es la acción o lo que sucede. If it is hot tomorrow, tenemos la consecuencia de esa acción. I'll go. Iré is future. Okay? Future. Result of the condition. So, ¿qué tiempo utiliza las cláusulas? En este contexto, en el primer condicional es present simple. Period. Present simple. You see? Which tense is used in the result clause? Simple future. You see? Okay, so you tell me. Question, please. ¿Preguntas hasta aquí?
No.
Okay. Nice. Let me stop. And it's time to practice. Speak. In this case, we're going to read. Read. Okay? Give a minute. Jesus, it's 4:15. Too bad. Okay, give a minute. Ok, aquí vamos a necesitar bastante de su colaboración. Vamos a leer, pues, y a la vez también hablar en inglés y a entender este condicional. El condicional 1, primer condicional, perdón. First conditional. Antes de iniciar, pues, les comento que en inglés, así como en nuestro idioma, puede haber una variación en condicionales. Este condicional, como se lo estoy mostrando, que es present y en el otro lado es futuro, puede variar. ¿Ok? Pero la forma básica de este condicional es así: present simple and future. ¿Ok? En la certificación de inglés usted va a aprender tres condicionales. Ya van 2: zero and first conditional. Zero and first. En cuarto nivel va a aprender condicional número 2. Ese condicional usted ya tiene base, no me haga quedar mal a lo que pasa. El segundo condicional se va a basar en pasado. ¿Ok? Algo que ya vimos, pasado. ¿Ok? Pero eso es tema de cuarto módulo. Centrémonos en los nuestros.
Mister, o sea, este que estamos viendo ahorita sería el segundo.
Este es el segundo, claro.
Ya,
aunque dice primero, pero es el segundo. Recuerda que ayer vimos uno que es el condicional 0.
0.
Ajá, zero conditional, y este es first conditional. Okay. Franklin Bahanya, please read.
Good afternoon, teacher. I am going on an adventure. I am going to the USA for a month. I am going to alone. I am going to come. I have $1,500 in total. So can spend $16 a day. I am some existing for my trip.
Okay, thank you. Good. Let's continue. Ariana Mora, thank you.
I don't know if you ready. In fact, I think you're going to have a lot of problems. So before I leave you have to answer my question. If you answer aren't go, and now you'll have to stay at home.
Thank you. Ok, entonces como podemos ver es un chico que tiene planificado todo. Quiere irse pues a un viaje. Como usted observa, en la burbuja de diálogo color azul, él utiliza expresando futuro la estructura to be going to. ¿Se observa? To be going to. Porque es algo que él ya ha planeado hacer. Recordemos, no nos olvidemos, to be going to, expresamos futuros, decisiones, predicciones de algo que ya hemos decidido hacer. Entonces, por otro lado tenemos aquí the father. The father is pretty worried and he wants to know about his street, the Some Street. And he's going to start asking some statements about the trip. So, let's find out. Number 1. Gil Navarrete, could you please read this for me? Miss Gil Navarrete, okay, go ahead.
Aquí estoy.
Okay.
What will you do if it close?
Okay, answer please. Read. Read.
I had lost. I asked some the word I am.
Okay, but don't forget, okay, no me puedes pronunciar. La primera letra es if, no I. If es el condicional, okay? If I get lost, I ask someone where I am, right? This is the first conditional. Observa el primer condicional. If I get lost, I'll ask someone where I am. Good. Let's continue. Miss Maite Rendon.
Yes.
Please read.
Okay. What will you do if you run out of money?
Continue.
If I run out of money, I will call you and you will send me more.
Thank you. So here we have another example. First conditional. You see? Papá le pregunta, what would you do? ¿Qué harás si se te acaba el dinero? If I run out of money, I'll call you and you'll send me money. Qué fácil, ¿no? Si se me acaba el dinero, pues te llamo y me envías más. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Helen, Diana, please speak.
Okay. What will you do if you lost your passport? If I lost my passport, I'll go to the embassy.
Yes, you see? First conditional. Again. Thank you. Cynthia Quinto.
Hello. Where will you say if you love your tent? If I lost my tent, I won't say or sit I stay at your hotel.
Okay, you see, once again here, conditional one. Diana Mora.
Where will you go if you get sick? If I get sick, we'll go to the hospital.
Good, thank you. Okay. Franco Laines.
What will you do if you can't come? If I can, I'll call you from a friend's phone.
Thank you. Pretty easy, right? Okay, that's it. Any question, please? ¿Alguna pregunta, por favor? No question? Okay, no question. No problem. Please give a minute. Okay, now it's time to practice. Let me share my screen again. There you go. Okay, as you can see, we have 10 different exercises. I want you to read carefully and complete the conditional. Remember, this is the first conditional. Don't forget, when you see the word if, it's present simple. All right? Present simple. Please complete the exercises according to your criteria or the prompts given. For this activity, dear students, you will have 4 minutes. Complete it, please. Time's up. Brian Galarza, please help me with the exercise number 1 and 2. Read the complete sentence of the complete first conditional structure, please.
If you accident not stop down, you will have an accident. If I my exams and I'm be very unhappy.
Okay, thank you. So the number 2 correct, okay? The number 1, if you don't. Recordemos que en present simple, cuando son verbos, tenemos dos auxiliares. En presente, no se olviden, don't o doesn't. En este caso es el sujeto es you, so we'll say, if you don't slow down. If you don't slow down. Thank you. A volunteer for 3 and 4? Okay, thank you, Alexandre. Espinosa, 3 and 4.
We can go for a drink if I finish my work time. If it snows tomorrow, I wear a hat.
Okay. Recordemos que después de la cláusula condicional, la otra es futuro. Y para futuro aumentamos will, ¿ok? Corrígela, Alexander.
If it snows tomorrow, I will wear a hat.
Correct. Remember, I will wear a hat. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, let me see. 5 and 6. Come on, guys. No, it's not difficult. We get volunteer. Thank you. Mr. Garces, thank you. 5 and 6.
Yeah. The number 5. If you speak English every day, you will learn teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
6.
Your dinner doesn't get cold if you eat it now.
Ok. Como puedes observar, Mr. Garcés, la estructura del condicional se ha invertido. Ya no está el if al inicio, está en la otra cláusula. Si el if está en la otra cláusula, pues en ejercicio 6 empieza con futuro. Corríjala, por favor. ¿Cómo sería?
Good.
Your dinner will not. It's negative. Oh, it's not said, okay? Your dinner, okay? Repeat, please.
Yeah.
Repeat the number 6.
Your dinner will not get cold if you eat it now.
Yes. Ok. Tienen que tener cuidado, a veces invierten. Mira que acá está el condicionante o la acción. Y aquí ya está en presente, eat. Por lo tanto, esta cláusula es futuro. En este caso, negativo. Tiene el not. Will not o the contraction. Will not. Won't. Ok. 7 and 8. Jennifer, thank you. 7 and 8.
7. I be on holiday if you will visit me next week. 18. If
Number
you
8.
go outside without a sweater, you get it.
Ok, thank you. No te vayas, Jennifer, tenemos que aclarar algo. Ok. Recuerda que aquí está la cláusula ya if y esto es presente. La cláusula if no puede ir en el futuro. Corrígela, por favor.
O sea, ahí ya no iría el will iría...
No,
si
solo el verbo que ves ahí.
Okay.
Correcto.
I be on holiday if you visit me next week.
Ok, lo mismo sucede en la 8.
Aquí va el will.
Yes.
There. 18. If you go outside so as better, you will get it.
Yes. Very good. Okay, Maite Rendon, please. Number 9 and 10.
Okay. If you don't help me, I won't be able to finish my work.
Good.
If you drink too much coffee, you will not be able to sleep.
Okay. Can you repeat the number 10?
If you drink too much coffee, you will not be able to... No, perdón. If you drink too much coffee, you will not be able to sleep.
Yes, correct. Thank you. Wow, fantastic. Congratulations. Good. Okay, now it's time to work in groups. Now you're going to work in pairs. Pairs. 2 students at the same time. 2 students, okay? 2 students at the same time. What you gonna do? I'll explain you. Please give a minute and I'll explain you. Okay, so this is gonna be the activity. You're going to complete the structure of the first conditional, okay? Remember, in any conditional we have 2 different clauses. In the first conditional we have action and consequence. Action and consequence, okay? For example, this is an incomplete. Aquí está incompleta. If he loses the keys, si él pierde las llaves, falta la consecuencia. Ustedes dos van a trabajar y me van a escribir la consecuencia con la estructura correcta del primer condicional. Así usted va a encontrar más ejercicios. Look. If he's under the weather. If they buy a house in the countryside. If he eats ice cream too quickly. If he drives too fast. And so on. We have many exercises. Okay? You have to complete it on your own. For this activity, you will have 12 minutes. 12 minutos, okay? 12 minutes. Pueden generar. Más rápido trabajan. Como vamos a generar un archivo, utilice Google Docs. Si no tienen Microsoft, pues hagan lo siguiente. Les comparto. Okay. Lo que tienen que hacer pues es fácil. Aquí en el navegador simplemente ponen Google Doc, nada más, y entran donde dice esto. Clic. Ok. Clic aquí. Y listo. Ya tiene cómo escribir. That's it. Cuando termine pues puede hacer lo siguiente. Aquí en esta parte, como usted observa, tenemos el botoncito Share, que es compartir. Ustedes lo saben muy bien. Share. ¿Sí? Ponen el nombre, los 2 nombres de ustedes. Ok. Graban. Ok. Let's give it a minute. There you go. Okay, I'm sorry, I have this delayed. That's the delay. Bueno, este es el delay que tengo a veces. Bueno, al final ponen la palabra. Come on. This is a disaster, I'm sorry. Bueno, se van aquí, como les mostré hace un momento, Share, pues copian el link y lo envían ese link, ok, a mi correo. Period, se acabó. Alright, now I'm going to share, okay, the PowerPoint presentation. You will have 12 minutes. 12. You complete the clause you needed, okay? If or is will, You can share the link, please give me a minute.
Mister, y
Yes.
para los que estamos desde el teléfono, como
En el teléfono también, lo mismo. No problem. O bueno, hagamos como si fuera presencial. Your notebook and start writing and complete. Take a picture and send it to my email. Period. Okay, so give a minute. Data. Done. Oh, finally. Sorry. Okay, that's the link. Click on it. Get the PowerPoint presentation. Remember, you're going to work in pairs. Help each other. Se tienen que ayudar el uno al otro, okay? Help each other.
Nosotros escogemos.
No, son todos.
Digo,
Todo lo-
escogemos con quién hacer.
No, va a ser random. Okay, give a minute. 20 students. Okay, remember, you will have 12 minutes. Ingrese, por favor. Ginger, Orly y David ingresen a sus grupos. David Ginger se los va a asignar al salón, a la sala de espera. No podemos esperar más.
Tati, ahí seguimos haciendo, pues.
Sí, solo nos faltan las dos últimas, pues 14 y 15.
Sí.
Okay, dear students, that's it. So you will have an extra time. If you haven't finished yet, no problem. Now I'm going to share my email. Okay, when you no, that's not my email. I'm sorry, that's not the email. Let me see. This one is the correct email. That one is for another person. Please give a minute. And okay, there you go. Please, everyone send the assignment to this Gmail. All right.
Es el mismo de siempre, ¿verdad, Mister?
Yes. So thank you very much, dear students, and I'll see you the next week. Remember, the next week classes: Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. On Thursday, final exam. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you the next week on Monday. Take care and have a great weekend. Yes, tell me.
Un enlace de Drive también le puedo mandar.
No. Mande por favor a este correo.
No digo, pero por eso, ese correo, un enlace, una carpeta.
Okay, yes, no problem. No problem. Pero no olvide ponerle los nombres, ¿ok? Claro, muy importante los nombres de los integrantes.